Hi guys, my name is Noni Matigela. Welcome to my online space, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. On this video, I want us to talk about what is happening today during day 4 of the Mahlanga Commission. Things that I felt like they were very uncomfortable. I think I've addressed them. Already in one of the videos, but I just wanted to add this. So as I was listening through some of the highlights for me, initially when we started the day, I felt like Masemula was not given an opportunity like the way they did with Mkhwanazi. They bombarded him. In fact, Justice Mbuyiseni Madlanga, to me, kind of bombarded him with questions before he even went through his statement. And that for me was a bit of, I could say it was cringe, because it looked like they wanted him to fall off a wagon or something, and disturb him or lose his focus or confidence, whatever. Because by the time he had to go through his statement, there was already some sort of disruption in his thought process and stuff. But something happened there. Whatever it is, something happened there, and there was some throwing off that was happening. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I could be very wrong, but there was some throw off that happened there. And then also them going over and over to that up until the evidence leader tried to bring him back, Masemula, by saying, no, this is what the commissioner was asking, blah, 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 blah. So he ended up sounded like he's not confident in his answers, but at the same time, he was honest. He was telling the truth and facing the reality of things. One of those things was him being asked if he was asked to do something that he knows that it's not legal, but the boss is asking him to do, would he do it? He said it depends, which was in my view, an honest answer, because we all have been in a place whereby a boss will ask you to do something, but because you are thinking with your stomach, Mkhwanazi may be the guy that thinks about saving the country. Not all of us are like that. So this one perhaps could have been scared to lose his job, so he had to comply with what was being asked, even though he had his own way of complying, because he did not directly comply, but he took his time. And then there was a time whereby he was asked if he agreed with what he was asked to disband, but he said he would do it in his own way. So I think they wanted him somehow to incriminate himself or something, but something was happening there. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to call it. Maybe lack of a better word or better way of putting it. And then the other thing that I want to talk about, when you are listening to Masemula now, and you were listening last week to Mkhwanazi, you will hear that there's not much of a difference in terms of speaking English. That one is not, there's not much, but eloquence, I don't know if I'm putting it right. I'm not sure if that's the right way to put it, but I would say Mkhwanazi has a sharp tongue. Mkhwanazi is stubborn. Mkhwanazi is fast-minded. Mkhwanazi ngathi yena street smart. Ngatula yena. I'm not saying Ubaba Lo is not Masemula, but Masemula is more of a chilled guy, relaxed, and I'm sure he's the type that first assesses situations and don't want to be rushed. So when someone is the type that you can't rush them, they take their time in anything that they do. He's very chilled, that guy. He's very chilled. So I don't know. I think that is where perhaps other people will see him as, yeah, better Mkhwanazi, that no, Mkhwanazi, right. Yes, Nama I would have loved for him to be a national commissioner. However, for this current stage where we are, I think the situation is playing right. The ball of game is the game is playing right, because now kune clutch between Mkhwanazi no Sibiya. because Mkhwanazi hates how Sibiya is. Sibiya hates how Mkhwanazi is. And Mkhwanazi, at some point, there was a meeting, if you remember Brown Mukhotsi's assertion somewhere in messages, whereby Mkhwanazi kuthiwa he doesn't listen. So Mkhwanazi yena does not succumb easily to perhaps threats or whatever. Mkhwanazi yena, perhaps he is a man that you cannot buy. I'm not saying Umasemula is, but what I've noticed is that Mkhwanazi yena is perhaps not corruptible. And then Umasemula yena, I'm not sure about him, but he sounds legit. Time will tell. And then there is Sibiya, who is always embroidered with court cases. If not court cases, it's his name lingering in things that are not right, and they are always accusations and allegations, like if I put it that way, about corruption and stuff. There is always something. Look now, the city of Johannesburg came out, they speak about allegations against him of corruption. And then also there was that Zimbabwe rendition. Even there was something, I don't know, but this collusion between Sibiya and Mkhwanazi has earned us this expose that we are in right now. For me, I appreciate it because it has earned us this expose. Mkhwanazi not being national commissioner has earned us where we are today, to know the ins, the dirties, the outs of SAPS. Otherwise, if he was national commissioner, as Nyizido could have never happened, it seems. And also, going back to Umasemula is more, abanye abantu bathe he is soft in the comment section, but he is a very soft person. Yes, he's not assertive njengabo Mkhwanazi or Sibiya, but he takes time in doing his things. So yena enye into endiyibonileyo, there was subordination by Sibiya towards Umasemula, but Umasemula did not take any action against him. I guess it also falls under him taking his time, because after some time Sibiya is under, now has been suspended instead. After fighting for a very long time, ukuthi angabi suspended, angabi on leave, waba suspended. So he take his time. He maybe umuntu ongafuna ukubhuda xa esenza izinto, I could put it that way. So that's where we are with this. And I thought ukuthi also Umasemula mhlambi uzifumana in a position of, I wish everyone can just get along, but it was hard between Sibiya and Mkhwanazi, because they are not playing for the same team. It seems as if the other one is playing for the good team and the good of the country and things about the community, and the other one is playing for Uhlohle Sakhe. Do you understand? So then there is going to be clutch. They will be clutching if those are the cases. I don't know what are your views when it comes to this, but I thought Umasemula is in for a big one. He is going through it big time because of what is happening there in his office. And then while Umasemula is busy dealing with these two clutches, Zika Sibiya, Shadrach Sibiya, no Mkhwanazi. And then there is also Umchunu on top of his head, breathing on his neck. And then there is also the presidency, who is not assisting in helping. There is a lot going on. He is under pressure. Or Masiti, he was under pressure at the time. But he takes longer to take action against people. That also could be a very big problem. But it was day one, so I guess we will see how is this going to pan out, because wow. But at least usahamsana ke no Mkhwanazi kwizinto, his statements they are aligned. I am happy with that. I wonder if ukhumalo xa ezinto usasixelela ntoni, but we will see. I suppose he needs to be the next witness. Anyway, guys, what are your views when it comes to all of this? Because kushushu, and it is what it is. South Africa, guys, corruption and everything. So Suzobon, thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye bye.